Yay. Okay, we're live. Finally. I do not know what was going on. I do not get it. It was very bizarre. But anyways, we are live now. That's all that matters. And here we go. So let's see where we are. Actually did pretty good yesterday. Got to get some upward movement there. But now BTC is back up again. Urgh. So we shall carry on. We shall carry on. So let's see what we can find today. I want to look at Tana. Hang on. I'm going to go back here. I always like to take a picture of the vault before I start trading it. Just so I can see kind of like where we're going, all that fun stuff. There we go. Okay, got that. Let's find out. Did I post anything here that I wanted to look at? I don't think so. Let's look at yesterday, see if there's anything that I posted there. Nope. Okay, cool. Let's move forward. And we're going to go back into the trade. And trading session. This is kind of this number. I'm going to take this number instead. Or do I take this number? I don't know, because this number shifts everything around all the time. So it makes it kind of hard to know where we're really starting from. Let's just take it from this. I'm going to take it from that 95.72, 95.72. Okay. And that's 1.5 volts. There we go. Okay. And our target, see, when we're in a trade, it makes it difficult because this going up and down is affecting this number. So this isn't a solid number. But anyways, let's just, look at OG. Yeah, when Bitcoin's up, everything's up, right? So let's go into our trading view and let's find out what changed the most today. Not okay. OG was definitely it. That's the one that changed the most today. So let's see where that is. Also, hang on. I want to see where Bitcoin is. Oh, yeah. Definitely not where we want it to be. We don't want it to go beyond here. If it goes beyond this line, I will probably just tap out and say, okay, that's it. We're done. I'm just kind of hoping it might turn here. But I guess we will wait and see. It is starting to come back down. From what we can see here on our ergodic oscillator, and our rune is showing that bears are not in charge. And the bulls are not in charge either. So who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let's look at this one here and see where we are at. So everything is pointing up on the 4 hour, and it could come to probably our line right here, 1.04622. I'm going to change this back to our normal line so that it makes sense for you guys watching. Let's just watch this for a second, see where it's going. Not a lot of volume right now. Let's clear our flags. And we'll put this in for green, but not just yet. Let's look at what's actually trending here on INTC. I don't even know what INTC is. Let's have a look here. INTC. Intel. Oh, yeah. We can't trade that in our vault. Ooh, it's taking a bit of a beating today, isn't it? Actually, I should have noticed that. When it says XYZ, that is one of the HIP 3. You notice most of these are the XYZ, and that's xyz.trade. Has all of the stocks and commodities and things like that. Is there anything like natively trending? Hype is trending. It's the only one trending that's native on here. Let's look at hype. Not sure about this. This has an opportunity to go up here. Let's turn some music on here. The market is a bit funky right now. Because when Bitcoin is on a tear, what do we want? We want audio library trading lo-fi. Let's do this one. Okay. just for a second. We're going to flag that for the vibe, but I'm not convinced on that either. Because remember what we said when we come up from underneath, that support on the way down becomes resistance on the way up. And remember when we first looked at this was 25, now it's 23. And before, as I mentioned, uh, what goes up must come down, right? And let's see where BTC is here. OG is going down. That's what I thought. Um, I'm going to be conservative here because I don't exactly know what's going on. So we're going to go in for a sell on. Oh, I wanted to do OT. I was looking at OT. Sorry, Height. Um, you're going down too, though. So I want to go down to OG. Sorry, I didn't see. Um, good to know. On that. Didn't really want to do for a sell. Yeah, we're going to get out of this. I do. I want to. Let's just watch this for a second. Sure. BTC. Oh, thank you right now. Stop it, BTC. Uh, are we going against? We are going against the market. Yes. Yes, we are. But the nice thing is we can reverse this. We're going to have to reverse it. We're going to reverse both of these. Did I just go out of UTC? I think I did. I did. Oh, $20 out. Oh, that was painful. Well, time to make it back, folks. Uh, shall we go in on BTC? Looks like it's going for a tear. Might as well go for it while it is on a run. And we're going to be conservative here, too. Okay. Where is BTC going to? 90.978. 90.978. Oh, we could easily get there. Um, I think that that's actually a little bit too low. But let's just wait and see what it goes. Let's go. Let's find out where Peg is going. BTC. You know, I am definitely I'm going to confirm that, and I'm going to pull this tape a little higher on BTC. So where did we start today? Let's go on the daily. '89. Yeah, I like where I have that. Um, let's look at height. 23,478. that would be a decent place to go to. Let's see. 23. Where's the That feels good. 10. And now let's look at OG. 98. I don't have a lot of faith in this one. Um, hang on. Seven, 2, 1. That would be pretty easy. We'll just be conservative too. It would be nice to move back our $20. Damn it. Don't you just love that when that stuff happens? You know? Okay, I am going to go grab a coffee, another coffee, because my brain is still obviously not awake. Um, Here. Um, I think we should pull that up higher to see where that was. Yes. That. It might turn around. That's why we've got to kind of watch this here. It might turn around pretty. I'm going to grab coffee. I shall be back. Excuse me for slurping. Um, yes, Bitcoin. I was worried that if it hit this, it might turn around. But we are going to pull it fairly quickly um, if it does turn on us. Because I am not getting stuck in that damn thing again. Coming back up again. So we'll let this cook for a little bit. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's actually watch BTC because this is the one to watch. So this was at 7 o'clock. We were at 89, 90, 91, 91. Usually when Bitcoin moves, it moves. I'm going to take that. Um, Before it goes back down again. Usually Bitcoin, when it moves in $2,000 increments. I may have my target too low, but let's just see. It seems to be on this way. I'm glad I took Hyperliquid because we're going down a little bit right now. 143. I'm just moving up a little bit. It already went up to 180. Is it going to go much further than that? I don't know. I'm going to let that one go. And I'm going to bring this money back down to it'll be one. Yep. Remember how I said it would turn on this line? That looks like exactly what it's thinking about doing. It's turning on that line. And look how close it came to that line. That's that upper blue line that I was showing you in the mono. This one right here. If you look down on the 5 minute, that's how close to it we are. And it went right into oversold. The question is, will it cool off and keep going? Or is that it? Are we done? I'm thinking we're done. Yep, we're done. I think I'm going to let it go. Let's see. Mm, well, we'll stay a little bit longer. See if it comes back. Oh, it's coming back. I bet you anything though, once we get there, um, it might wick up to our trend line, but then it's going to turn around. Come on. We should like take put down below. Put your bets down below if it's going to turn around and start going right back down at that blue line. Maybe not right now, but once it hits that blue trend line, it is going to start going down. Put your comments below. What do you think it's going to do? Is it going to keep going beyond 91,200? 91,200 is 91,181 is actually our target. But 91,200 is where I sit. Um, kind of caught it late. And if you're wondering about my thesis of it going up by 200s to 2000s, let's have a look at our price range here. So we got that one was a really big one. That was 87 to 9. That was a 3,000. But this one was do this. That one was 88 to 90 of 2,000. Right? A 2,000 there. Oops. This is about a 2,000 right here, just down. So let's take it to our biggest move. This one right here. Just measure how big that was. Let's do it from like the core, not wicks. So I'm going to do it from there to the corner in here, 2.66%. And so let's take that over to where we are today, the core. Right at my take profit, 21,181. And exactly where it bricked up to. That's hilarious. Right? So it does help for you to understand uh, the instrument. So if we talk about it like in normal trading terms, I'm just going to watch this for a second, see if it turns or whether we're just going to pull. If this candle turns red, I'm going to pull it. This next candle. Anywho, what was I talking about? This, also called a symbol, right? But it's also called an instrument. And if you know the instrument that you're trading, right? If you're familiar with the way that it moves, then it helps you. And so that price range indicator, not really indicator, what the heck are these called? Forecasting and measurement tools. Okay, so it's a forecasting and measurement tool. Sorry, I'm just watching the price there. That price range can really help you understand, first of all, how long will the movement be, right? And So if you didn't notice, uh, if we come back here, right? So that movement on the timeline, yeah. So it's, how many ticks over, right? The the length of it, right? Or the width of it, and then the height of it. So how long does it take to do a movement? And look at this. This is like, this one was really quick. This was um, this down movement. It's pretty much the exact same thing. These are almost mirror images of each other. Um, let's go over here. Um, so our movement is almost over, right now. And that's why I say I'll probably pull this in a second. Um, because our time frame is over when I say like the width of it, right? Our time frame is over. It might push back up, but unlikely at this point. I should have pulled it a little earlier. But one thing I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to help you guys understand uh, what you're trading, right? Because in knowing this information, in understanding how the market moves, it's powerful for you. This might come back up, but I'm not thinking it will. It just got to that trend line, the blue trend line, and was like, nah, don't think so. Um, and now it's just like, if we look at it, it's just hitting our overbought up here. It's like just, it could go a little bit more, but it's kind of getting tired. You can see it's like, I'm tired. Tired. I think I'm just going to take a break. Um, we'll watch this for a second. See if it wants to come back. See if we can at least break even on this one before we go into our short in the other direction. No, now it's going down to the fours. Oh, I could have fives. Yeah, we have 4 minutes left on this. You have 4 minutes to turn around Bitcoin. Oh, is that a sign of life? I don't know. See, down here. You never know. Could be a sign of life, but I don't think so. I would like to just break even on this. That'd be nice. did we do on our other trades? Let's try to break even on the day. Uh, 84 and 31. Okay. And when I say break even on the day, I'm not counting our triple loss from BTC. I'm just counting the other trades. Um, Selective memory. We kind of knew we were going to get hosed on that BTC. Whenever in too long, I don't know. Sometimes I can win when I stay in too long, but I do much better on the in and outs. Although I have done really well in BTC by just leaving it, but not in a short. Normally, when I just leave it in a long, it will come back up. Uh, as long as we stay above like minus 110, minus 120 for those particular trades today, we will break even. 38 seconds. 38 seconds. Do you also notice the other thing? Um, what do you guys, this is another, like, what do you call it? Pop quiz. What happened here on this, besides what I've shown you? But I have talked about it before. Do you know what it is? What do you know? It's the outlier, right? When we see an outlier, there we go. We're just, um, because we know where we know exactly where we're going. We're going down. We're not going back up. Maybe we'll go back up later. But if we do go back up, we're probably going to go back up to here, and then we're going to go down. So that's our day for today. We did come out on top of the actual trades that we were trading. So that's nice and let me show you what I'm talking about here. We made 0.84 and 0.31 and lost 0.58. So we did come on top of that, besides being totally. I missed this one. I totally forgot about that one. So I guess we're not. Besides this one, we knew we were going to get cooked on. Anywho, I hope that that was helpful today for you to understand how Bitcoin moves, right? So watch for these outliers. And hang on, I'm going to give you the indicator for what this is. It's not that one. It's the time series model. Okay, so this is the time series model that gives you that outlier indicator. So if you go up to indicators up here, there they are, these guys right here, and type in time series model indicator by Steves. Okay, that's the one that will give you those outliers. And almost always, when you see an outlier, what goes up must come down, right? And then also use the time series model, not time series model, The price range forecaster and measurement tool, um, so that you know how far you have to go in this movement, if you know the instrument that you're trading, right? So it's basically the character of Bitcoin. It moves in very specific ways, right? And other indicators move in very different ways. Like bio. Remember I was talking about bio before? How bio just randomly pops up, right? Just like has these big massive spikes. Um, just boom. And it's quite often it does this. That's the character of bio, right? And so the longer you trade an instrument, the more you understand its characteristics. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about with that today. So, anywho, that is it for today. Peace out, folks. See you later.